If you're tired of stick drift, check out this video. And we're back, DLG fam. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to all the new viewers. Y como siempre, bienvenidos a todos al canal de LG. Gracias por tomar el tiempo en venir a nuestro canal. Thank you guys for taking the time to come by our channel. Guys, are you tired of stick drift like I am? Man, that can take a toll on you while you're actually gaming. I got a product for you guys today that would eliminate stick drift. And not only that, it's a budget item. And what am I talking about? Bam! The GAMESIR Nova HD Rumble wireless controller for the Nintendo Switch. This controller is not only for your Switch, it's for your PC, iOS, and Android. Man, 4 things in one at a low price of only $35.99. Let's go to the unboxing, guys, and see what this controller can do. All right, guys, the GAMESIR Nova HD Rumble wireless controller for your Nintendo Switch, your PC, iOS, and Android, as mentioned before. So let's check out what are the specs right here. So this controller can be connected via Bluetooth 2.4 GHz or wired. You're able to remap the actual buttons according to this right here. It says quick software interchanges, and not only that, it has a wide band of HD haptics, a turbo and a macro function, which means that you could program the actual buttons. We're gonna check that out as well. So let's go ahead and take this out of the box. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay, check that out, guys. It comes with an actual case that's shaped like the controller. That's pretty neat. We'll look at the controller right now. Let's see what else comes in the box itself. If I could take this out from the bottom. All right, here we go. All right, that's it. Okay, so you do get a USB-A to USB Type-C charging cable so you could charge your controller. And you also get this GAMESIR Just Gaming little guide right here. And it has a QR code. This is more likely to send you to the actual website. And you also get, wait, no sticker GAMESIR? I got a GAMESIR sticker on my actual mobile controller a while back ago. That's okay. All right, so this is the actual manual that you get it in 5 different languages. Okay, so this right here, you could unfold it. And as you guys can see right there, look at this. It's a gigantic blueprint of what your controller can do. All right, so let's go ahead and take the controller out of the case. It has a little clip right here, as you guys can see. Go ahead and pop that up. Man, look at that. Oh, I like the colors on this. This is pretty neat, guys. So the controller does come in this gray case, as you guys can see right here. The gray actually goes all the way around the controller. Oh man, the thumbsticks, they feel pretty good. Buttons, nice. Okay. Directional pad. All right. Oh, powered it on by accident. Wow, I ruined the surprise. This controller does have RGB lighting around the actual thumbsticks, as you guys can see right there. Different glows, different colors. Man, this is pretty dope right here. If you ever thought about why the is my wireless bill so damn high, let me tell you about Mint Mobile, who I'm partnering with for today's video. What are you paying all that money for? Speed, coverage, data, access to 5G, unlimited talk and text, or a mobile hotspot? Mint Mobile offers all these features for as low as $15 a month. They're built on the nation's largest 5G network, and they keep costs low because they cut out the middleman. That's right. There's no sales reps or anyone involved trying to sell you something. They sell directly online to the consumer. Why should you pay more to access the same network? Go to the link on the bottom of the screen or the description to get your premium wireless for only $15 a month. All Mint Mobile plans include unlimited nationwide talk and text, plus lightning fast 5G and mobile hotspot. You have a family? Mint also offers modern family plans that lets you set up a family plan with as little as 2 lines. I've used Mint Mobile and I had no issues with the actual network. I'm always connected to the nation's largest 5G network. How hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think that it's hard. Switching to Mint Mobile is super easy. Thanks to their eSIM card, you can sign up and activate your phone immediately right from the comfort of your own home. You don't have an eSIM? That's okay. Mint will ship one out to you for free. It only takes about 15 minutes to make the switch, and Mint Mobile does offer excellent customer service. Big Wireless wants you to think that they're the only option. Don't be duped. Go to trymintmobile.com/DLG or the link on the bottom of the screen, also linked in the description down below, and stop paying more than you have to for your phone plan. And right now, new customers can get any plan for just $15 a month when they purchase 3 months or more. This includes the unlimited plan, which is normally $30 a month. You also get a right, left bumper, a right and left trigger buttons, and also a reprogrammable back buttons or back paddle buttons, as you guys can see right here. So what are the features on this actual controller? this controller actually features Hall effect thumbsticks. That's right. That's why I said eliminate joystick at a budget of the cost of other controllers. It has responsive membrane buttons, and get this guys, it has motion control. You know that gyro effect when you're actually gaming, like when you want to play those driving games? This controller will immerse you into the gameplay via the motion control. It also features a HD rumble. It has 2 rumble packs, one on the left side of the controller and another one on the right. So the back button is actually 2 macro buttons, even though it does have a resemblance of an actual paddle. All right guys, so you do get your typical minus button, as you guys can see right there, just like you do on your actual Joy-Cons, and the plus button. You also get a screenshot button, a home button, a mode button, the indicator lights right here, as you guys can see. This will indicate what device the controller is connected to. I will let you guys know how does that work. All right guys, so in order to power on the controller, you hold down the home button, it goes and powers on. And as you guys can see here, it's not connected to anything right now, so it's trying to find a host to connect to, but it's not programmed just yet. So this controller actually has a neat charging feature where the rings will light up a certain color depending the percentage that the controller is charged. All right, so let's go ahead and plug this in and see what color does it light up. All right, as you guys can see there, if it blinks green every 2 seconds on and off, that means it's between 90 to 100%. Please note that I'm connecting the controller to an actual power brick. This way I can show you guys the indicator lights for the charging. So anywhere between 75 and 90%, it'll be a solid green. 50 to 75% will be yellow. 25 to 50% will be orange. And 0 to 25% will be red. So this controller is actually ready to go. So when the controller is approximately about at 15%, the RGB lights around the thumbsticks will start to flash red twice every 10 seconds while maintaining the original color that you actually set the RGB to be. The controller will power off automatically after 10 minutes of no activity, 1 minute if it's not connected and it's in pairing mode, and in 3 minutes if it's not connected in reconnection mode. All right guys, as far as the actual indicator lights right here, if the actual controller is connected to Windows 10 or above or Android 8.0 or above, the indicator lights, the second one and the fourth one, will light up white. That way you'll actually know that it's connected. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about by connecting it to my PC right now. And here we go. There you go. That lets you know that the actual controller is connected to the PC via the USB-C cable. So guys, you already know how Windows works. If you want to be able to use the controller wirelessly, you do have to purchase the receiver, which is sold separately. So let's go ahead and connect this controller to my Switch. You guys already know where you need to go in order for you to connect an actual controller. You go to System Settings, Controllers and Sensors, change grip and order. And right here is where you actually program it. Now, in order to actually program the controller needs to be off. So what you do here now is you press and hold the home button and the X for about 3 seconds. And there you have it. It's paired. As you guys saw right there, it actually found the controller right away. And if you want to shut down the actual controller, you hold down the home button for 5 seconds and it shuts off. So guys, if you do want to connect the controller via Bluetooth, remember you need the actual adapter. I do not have the adapter. I can actually connect it via the USB cable, but if you do connect it via Bluetooth, you can remap the controller. It will require mapping through Steam to play PC games. That's only if you connect it via the Bluetooth connection. Now, if you want to go ahead and connect it to an Android phone, make sure the controller's off, press the home button and the B button, and it will set itself in pairing mode, and your phone will actually find it. Once it's connected, you will see the 2 bottom indicator lights, number 4 and number 3, that will light up white. And it's also compatible with iOS. You go ahead and press the home button and you press the X. So if you want to connect it to your Android device, I do have my Razer Edge. We're gonna go ahead and try to connect it here. Go to settings, but first, let's go ahead and set the controller into pairing mode for the actual Android device. So what you do here is you press the home button and the B button, and it will start scanning to find your actual Android device. You go to pair new device, you will actually find it here, GAMESIR Nova. Press it, pair it, and then it's connected. There you go, look at that. So I'm able to control the Edge with the GAMESIR Nova. So now let's try it out on an iOS device. Power this off. All right guys, now we're gonna pair it to my actual iPad. So what you do here is you go to Bluetooth. That way it can actually search for it here. Then you go to your controller, press the home button and the X button. As you guys can see right there, let it turn on. Now it's in pairing mode, bam, right there. And you will see it pop up right here. Pro, as you guys can see right there, Pro controller. Go ahead and press that, and there you go. It is now connected. Pro controller connected. There you go. Look at that, guys. You're able to control the iPad, and you're able to go, let's say, I want to go to Apple TV. You press it, and it actually accesses it. So let's continue and trying to program the actual 2 macro keys that are in the backside of the controller. So initially, these buttons are not programmed, and the way you program them, you go ahead and you hold down the mode button, as you guys can see right there. You press it, and you press the actual button that you want to program, as so, and you will get a slow blinking light on the right thumbstick. You then go ahead and press the button you want to program. Let's say I want to program the right trigger, and there you go. Now the actual macro key located on the right bottom side of the controller is programmed to act as if it was the trigger. And for the turbo settings, that will operate at 20 Hertz. You can program the A, B, X, Y buttons, the left bumper, the right bumper, the left trigger, the right trigger, basically all the buttons you use to actually game. So in order to activate turbo mode, you hold down the mode button, you press the button you want to program, as so. There you go. It blinks to let you know that it is now in turbo mode. Right there, look at that, guys. That fast blinking action, that's to let you know that the button is operating in turbo mode. Now to disable it, you go ahead and repeat the function. Press the mode button and the A. Now it's disabled. It will blink green twice to let you know that turbo has been disabled. You want to go ahead and clear the turbo modes. Press the mode button twice, as so, and that should clear it. Now you can manually switch between X input, NS Pro, and Android. You go ahead and press the minus and the plus sign for 2 seconds. It will enter into that particular mode. It will go ahead and lock the mode used for that connection. Remember that you have to use a wired connection in order to go into that mode and lock it. And you can also access the dead zone mode by pressing the mode button, the L3 and the R3. Push them down like that, like if you're clicking a button, that will enter you into the dead zone mode. You want to go ahead and swap the buttons. I'm not too sure why you would do that, but you can do that as well. You hold down the mode button and B button for 2 seconds, then you could actually swap the buttons around whichever way you want as far as the X, Y, B, and A go. So there's 6 lighting effects on this actual controller. To access them, you go ahead and press the mode button, press left or right there. You can get monochrome, breathing, fantasy, rainbow, and radar and off. As you guys can see right there, as I switch between them, that's off, that's monochrome, breathing, fantasy, and so on. There you go, guys. That's the RGB functionality on it. You want to go ahead and increase or decrease the speed that the actual rings are breathing at. You hold down the mode button, you press right or left on the directional pad. As you guys can see there, the breathing mode changes. Bam, look at that. You can adjust the brightness levels on the RGB rings by holding the mode button and pressing down or up on the left thumbstick. As you guys can see there, that's the brightest right there. And if you switch over to monochrome, which is that one right there, you can actually adjust the color of the ring by pressing down the mode button and using your right thumbstick to select the color that you want. Let's select that nice purple right there. So now when you actually move the thumbsticks, you'll get that nice little effect. That's pretty neat. All right, guys, let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about this controller? I think this controller is pretty dope, and the fact that it's only $35.99, it falls into the budget items. You can never go wrong with a controller that's not only budget friendly, but it has Hall effect joysticks. That's a big plus, at least for me. All right, guys, there it is, the Nova by GAMESIR. Man, this controller, it's not that heavy. Feels rigid. Do a little bend test here. Nope, it will not break. Not unless you probably step on it, right? But who's gonna step on the controller? If you are looking for a budget controller that won't break the bank, this one goes, as mentioned before, for $35.99. I will leave a link in the description down below. And if you do own a GAMESIR product, let me know what you think of it. I feel that GAMESIR has been providing excellent products at a budget-friendly cost, which means anything below, let's say like 90 bucks. Because if you guys do remember, I did do a review on the GAMESIR Galileo. Don't forget to check it out. Video up on the top of the screen. So if you're a dad, bam, a gaming dad looking for a budget controller because you're tired of throwing your money away on Joy-Cons because of the stick drift, don't forget to check out my latest video. But till next time, guys, I'm tEcK. Peace out. So I finally have a replacement for those nasty Joy-Cons that actually have so much stick drift.